Hey, you got a minute?
Yeah, sure.
So how does it feel to have lost your debut match against Jason Franchise?
Well, let me tell you this. Jason Franchise, he knows what he's doing. You know, I mean, it was my very first match with the ATW. I'd like to think, that I could take on anybody, but Jason Franchise, he's a champion. He's one half of the ATW World Tag Team Champions, My first match was against a champion, I don't doubt him at all. Yeah, I'm not upset. I'm upset with my loss, but at least I gave it to my full heart, and I put 110% into everything that I did.
Well, what do you think about your next match against the new superstar? Chaos.
Chaos. Well, if he wrestles anything like his name, then I think it should be a good match, When they told me that I have another match, about a month ago, I had my first match and lost, I didn't think that they called me back. But, you see, I'm standing here today, My next match against, this Chaos guy, let me tell you this. The ATW says I'm not that hardcore, that I need to be more hardcore. But I don't need to use weapons to be hardcore, man. I don't need to use weapons and, hurt people to be hardcore.
So what is your strategy?
My strategy against defeating Chaos? Good question, because I don't know. I don't know Chaos. I've never seen Chaos. I don't know anything about this Chaos. So what I got to do is, I guess what I got to do, my strategy against Chaos is to go out there in that match and do everything that I do. Go out there and do what I am trained to do. Go out there and do everything that I was meant to be. That's my strategy.
So what is it like being asked to do a match in a live PTA?
PTA? Parent Teacher Association? You sure you're dealing with wrestling?
Sorry, PPV.
Oh, pay-per-view. What did you just say, Skull? Say so, I say. Oy vey. But, it was... When I was asked to do... when they asked me if I wanted to do a match at the live pay-per-view, I was shocked. Again, I lost my very first match at the ATW. The match that I did with Jason Franchise was not my very first wrestling match, but it was my first match with the ATW. I have done one match with the BTWC, Primal Skull, Crash Dankle, Trayvon Rampage Harper, all those guys that went from the BTWC to the ATW. I wrestled with them. It was the one match, but we don't talk about that match. Because I went haywire. I put Crash Dankle in the coma. I put Trayvon Rampage Harper. I broke his arm. And Primal Skull, I heard he was, the only reason I ever came to the ATW was because of him. The Primal Skull, man, he is the world heavyweight champion of the BTWC, the ATW. He's the reason why I ever wanted to, join the ATW. I joined and he's gone, I heard they got hurt. I wish him well. But, I might have lost my first match. I might be facing this new guy named Chaos, and, I might be being asked to do a live pay-per-view. But there's only 3 things that I want in the wrestling world. It's not fame, glory, or anything like that. No. The 3 things that I want in this wrestling world is to be an entertainer, to entertain all the fans, to be all that I can be. I also want to be, I would love to have, a match against, maybe the world heavyweight champion, just for fun, I'd also like to face, some of my dream opponents that I would love to face. I would love to face Crash Dankle again. I would love to face Trayvon Rampage Harper again. But more important, I would love to face Primal School. You know, there is this guy that wrestled once or twice with the BTWC. His name was 8 Ball. I heard he, you know, I don't know who he is, but, you know, he wrestled once or twice. He's funny, you know. He getting off topic, I'm sorry. You know, the people that make fun of me because I don't talk too much. You know, I don't talk at all, but when I actually have time to talk, I'm like a girl, man. I talk. But, you know, I got to go. I gotta take this.
Well, there you have it, folks. Just insane.